Hello, Shalom Aleichem. We know that this past week the Parsha was Parshas Emor. So anyway, we have some Devar Torah on the Parsha over here. Let's take a look at it. And this is Parshas Vayikra. Parshas Vayikra. This is B'Shem Jetamar. This is the Sefer from there. Anyway, the main thing is the Parsha of the week, the Devar Torah. So let's see. 1 minute. Here, okay, right over here. Vayidaber HaShem El Moshe. Hold on. Vayidaber HaShem El Moshe Emor, and Hashem said to Moshe, saying, Daber El B'nai Yisroel, speak to the children of Yisroel, Emor, B'chamisha Osar Yom LaChodesh, on the 15th day of the month, Hashvi of the 7th month, Hazeh, Chag HaSukkos Shivas Yomim LaHashem, the holiday of Sukkos. 7 days for Hashem. Bayom HaRishon, Mikra Kodesh, Kol Meleches Avodo Lo Sasu. On the first day, it should be called Kodesh. All work you should not do. Shivas Yomim Takrivu Isha LaHashem. Bayom HaShmini, Mikra Kodesh, Yiyah Lachem. V'yikraftem Isha LaHashem. Atzeres Hi, Kol Meleches Avodo Lo Sasu. So, 7 days you should bring Isha, a certain offering to Hashem. Isha, a burnt offering to Hashem. A burnt offering to Hashem. Bayom Hashmini, on the 8th day, Mikra Kodesh Yiyah Lachem. On the 8th day, Mikra Kodesh, it should be called holy, Kodesh. Yiyah Lachem, it should be for you. It should be a holy day for you. V'yikraftem Isha LaHashem, and you should bring a burnt offering to Hashem. Atzeres Hi, Kol Meleches Avodo Lo Sasu. Atzeres Hi. It should be. You should not do any work. Atzeres Hi. We'll have to find out what Atzeres means. Atzeres. Oh, it should be you should not do work. You should not do work, and also you're continuing to be on the 8th day with Hashem. In other words, having the Yom Tov, going to shul. Hashem says, stay one more day with me on the 7th day. On the 8th day. Atzeresi. You should stop doing your normal activity, and Hashem would like to be with his B'nai Yisroel 1 more day. Atzeresi. Kol meleches avoda lo sasu. All avoda, all work, one should not do. Ele moadei Hashem, asher tikru osam, mikrai kodesh, la'akriv isha LaHashem. These are the holy days, the holidays of Hashem, which you should call them during its time, during the Kodesh, and then they're called Kodesh, L'Hakriv Isha LaHashem, to bring a burnt offering, a sacrifice to Hashem. Ola, Umincha, Zebach, Unisachim. Ola, a burnt offering. These are different kinds of sacrifices. Umincha, Zebach, Unisachim, Devar, Yom B'Yomo, whatever has to be done. Mincha is, I think, an offering of flour. Zebach unesachim, and also the oil zebach unesachim devar yom b'yomo, each during its day. Milvad, besides Shabsos Hashem umilvad matnos seichem, besides the Shabbosim of Hashem that are holy to you, to the B'nai Yisroel. Umilvad matnos seichem, and besides the matanos that one wants to give to a voluntary offering to Hashem. Umilvad kol nidrechem, besides all of the nidarim, that's the vows one makes to Hashem. Umilvad kol nidvosechem, your voluntary offerings also. Matnosechem is a gift, and nidvosechem is like nidava, also a gift. There are differences between them. Asher titnu Hashem, that you shall give to Hashem. Ach b'chamisha asar yom lachodesh hashvi b'yasvechem es tfuas haaretz tachogu es chag Hashem shivas yomim bayom harishon shabboson uv'yom hashmini shabboson. Oh, anyway, here this is Basukos Teishvu Shivas Yomim. You should. This is Sukkos now. Basukos Teishvu. And Sukkos you should dwell Shivas Yomim, 7 days. Kalo Ezrach B'Yisroel. All of the people that live in Yisroel or that are sojourning with Yisroel, Yeshvu Basukos, should dwell in Sukkos. Laman yedu dorosechem ki basukos hoshafti es B'nai Yisroel b'hotzii osam me'eretz Mitzrayim, in order that the coming generations should know that on Sukkos hoshafti es B'nai Yisroel, HaShem gave the B'nai Yisroel Sukkos, the tabernacles to live in, to protect them. B'hotzii osam. When Hashem is saying, when I took them out, me'eretz Mitzrayim, from the land of Mitzrayim, from the land of Egypt, Ani Hashem Elokeichem, I am the Lord your God. Hashem is saying this. Vayidaber Moshe es moadei Hashem el B'nai Yisroel, and Moshe said the words of Hashem to the B'nai Yisroel. Shvi, the 7th portion. So this is Parshas Emor. Vayidaber Hashem el Moshe limor. Hashem said to Moshe, saying, Tzav es B'nai Yisroel, v'yikchu elecho shemen zayis zoch, kosis lamoor liha'alos ner tamid. You should take, 1 minute. Tzav es B'nai Yisroel, command to the B'nai Yisroel, v'yikchu, you should take, elecha for yourselves, shemen zayis zoch, pure olive oil, the purest. That's the first drop of olive oil that we'll see in the Rashi. Kosis lamoor, beaten lamoor, for light. Liha alos ner tamid, to be a continuous light. Tamid michutz la paroches. Michutz liparoches, outside of the paroches, outside of the curtain, or eidos of the eidos. That's the inner sanctum of the mikdash. Be ohel moed, in the tent of meeting. Ya'aroch oso, you should have it. You should be mesader it. You should set it up. Aharon, so Aaron should set it up. The menorah. Aaron should set up the menorah. Me'erev ad boker, from Me'erev ad boker. It should be from at evening until morning. Lifnei Hashem. It should be lit from evening to morning. Lifnei Hashem. Tamid, all the time. Chukas olam, l'dorosechem. Chukas olam. It should be an everlasting chok, an everlasting statute. Shemen zayis zoch, shlosha shemanim yotzeim min hazayis. 3 types of oil come from min hazayis, from the olive. Harishon karoi zach. The first one is called zach, pure. Ve'hein miforashin b'menachos. It's explained in Menachos, Daf Pei Vav. And Daf Pei Vav, you can look it up in Menachos. That's the 81st Daf of Torah's Kahanim. In Torah's Kahanim, Tamid, Me'layla la'layla, from one night to another night. Kmo olas Tamid, she'ena ela miyom liyom. Tamid. So this is milayla lilayla, from night to night. In other words, the Cohen Gadol sets up the menorah, and it should be from night to night. He starts at the beginning of the night, and it should be going on until the next night. Kimo olas hatamid, like olas hatamid, she'eno elam yom liyom. The olas hatamid is the offering that should be tamid is from yom liyom, from day to day. Barochas ha'edus shelafnei ha'aron. The barochas ha'edus, the curtain is before the aron. Shehi karoi edus. The aron is called edus, the testimony of HaShem, that HaShem is there, is with us. The rabbis made a drasha. They said, Torah's Kahanim Shabbos Chaf Beis Al Ner Ma'aravi Shehi Edus L'chol Boy Olam, on the light which is in the west, Shehi Edus L'chol Boy Olam, which is a testimony to everybody in the world. She'ashchina Shora B'Yisroel, that the Shechina is shining down, B'Yisroel, on Yisroel. She'nosein bo shemen kimidos, because they give shemen, the oil, kimidas, according to its measure. Chevroseha, umimeno hu matchil uvo hoye mesayim. Ya'aroch also Aharon me'erev ad boker. So Aharon should set it up, me'erev, from me'erev ad boker, from the evening until the morning. So anyway, it says over here, Balaturim, that's a mefarish, a commentary. V'yikhu elecha shemen zayis, samoch shemen zayis, l'sukkah. Samoch shemen zayis l'sukkah. Shemen zayis is very close to sukkah. It's in the Torah. The Torah juxtaposes shemen zayis, the mitzvah of putting up oil, next to sukkah, next to the parsha of sukkah. Lomar, to say, shagomrin hahalel kol shmona yemei Chanukah, that we say the whole Hallel, all of the 8 days of Chanukah, kederech shagomrin, as kol ches yemei hachog, that you say the whole Hallel for the 8 days of hachog, of the holiday of Sukkos. So as we say, we finish you say the whole Hallel, the 8 days of Chanukah, just like we say for the 8 days of Sukkot. So that's why the Torah juxtaposes the inyan of Sukkot to the inyan of Chanukah. Liha alos ner, to bring up a ner, that the ner, the candle should go up, it should be lit and go up on its own. And afterwards, Kesiv, it says Neros. So it says Lihalos Ner. First it says to put a Ner. Kesiv Neros. Then it says Neros in the plural. First it says Ner, that's one candle. Kesiv. Then afterwards it says Neros, plural. Vahainu. This is Kebeis Hillel. This is like Kebeis Hillel that says, Vahainu Kebeis Hillel. 1 minute. Lialos Ner, Kosav Neros. Vahainu Kebeis Hillel. This is like, there it is, Kebeis Hillel. Shebeleil Rishon Madlik Ner Echod, Umosef Beholech. That on the first night, you put up one candle, or most of the then afterwards you put the second night 2 candles, the third night 3 candles. Mitoch haparoches. Okay, mitoch haparoches. Oh, michutz, excuse me. Michutz la paroches. Outside of the paroches, outside of the curtain, ho'edus. V'chein b'vi'ata tetzaveh omer al ho'edus. And on the vi'ata tetzaveh, it says al ho'edus, on the edus, on the aron. It says the lashon of the language of al ha'aron. V'zeh shachazal, this is what the chachamim said. The great rabbi said, shener ma'arov, that the candles in the west, meaning the candles of the Beis HaMikdash, shener ma'arov, hu edus. This is the edus. Sheshchina b'Yisroel. That the candles that the Cohen Gadol lights on by the Beis HaMikdash, this is an edus sheshchina b'Yisrael, that the Shechina is over Yisrael, that is within the B'nai Yisroel. Mitoch laparoches hapasuk matchil b'mem u'misayim b'mem. We'll see that in a minute. It starts with a mem. The pasuk starts with a mem. U'misayim b'mem, and it ends with a mem. Shehechel hoya archo mem amma, because the hechel was 40 amos. V'chein ha-Parshas, v'chein ha-Paroches, and also the Paroches was midos, mem samach. Let's take a look at that pasuk. It starts with a mem, and then it ends with a mem. You'll see. This is what the Bala term says. Michutz la paroches o eidos be'ohel moed. For outside of the paroches, outside of the curtain, ho'eidos, of the ohel ho'eidos, be'ohel moed, ya'aroch, so you should set it up. Aharon should set it up. Ya'aroch also Aharon may erev ad boker. May erev, from the evening ad boker until the morning. Lefnei HaShem, before HaShem. Tomid chukas olam lidorosechem. It should be continuously. In other words, every day. Every day it has to be. Chukas olam lidorosechem. This should be a chok lidorosechem. A chok means a statute. Forever lidorosechem, for your generations. So anyway, the Baal term says it begins with a mem over here, the pasuk, and it ends with a mem over here, because the heichal was 40 amos. So he says the pasuk begins with a mem and then it ends with a mem. Here it is, the Baal Turim. Michutz laparoches. So anyway, it says here, Michutz laparoches, hapasuk matchil b'mem, u'misayim b'mem, shehechel haya arko mem amma. It begins with a mem and then it ends with a mem, to show us that it's a remez that the heichel was 40 amos. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So this is from Parshas Vayikra, Parshas Emor, with a little help from here, from Rashi Tevos V'Kitzurim. So this is the Chumash here, the Chumash. Anyway, this is that Chumash Vayikra from Bamidbar. Excuse me, Vayikra, Yitamar. And so this happens to be an older Chumash, but any Chumash is wonderful, is should be used and learned. And thank you very much. Thank you. Kol Tov.